never hear nothing from your Tom then?
No, never a word. Nor don't I expect to after all this time.
I think they can write a letter, Bessie, after they've been there a long time.
Well, my Tom weren't never much of a hand at writing, and what good would it do?
My times have been terribly hard these last few years. You know, if only the wealthy would be buying lace again like they used to do in the old days.
It's possible they might go to Axminster.
The workhouse? Oh, no, I don't mean them harm that bad.
Come on, talk of the devil. And what do you want here?
Well, I've been thinking, I was wondering if, well, you ladies, being as though you're all working...
Well, spit it out, girl. What do you want?
A little charity for my young ones.
Charity?
Okay, just a minute. You're predicting the fact that she's going to come. All right? You're not... What you should do is wait for her to come and then nudge one another maybe and look up gradually. And when she says charity, that's the moment that she's faced with the wall of resentment.
Yeah.
All right?
Yes.
Okay, take it from there and let's go through to the end.
Charlotte coming in?
Yes, we'll start coming in again. About the life and hard times of Victorian England, really. Yes, it's set in the 19th century. It's about Colyton, about the history of Colyton. It's also about class, really, and the class system of Victorian England.
Is it based on fact or is it fiction?
It is based on fact. There's quite a lot of episodes that actually happened in the village, but there is a fictional central story, which obviously has been researched. I mean, it is based on what actually did go on, but the names aren't real.
Now, how did it all come about? What's the purpose behind it?
Well, the purpose behind community plays is to involve people in the community in a work of art, really.
Now, for many of them, they've never had any stage experience before, have they?
Quite a lot of them haven't. Some of them have been involved in amateur drama before. But quite a lot of them, for example, one of our major parts, the cook, she's never been on stage before at all. And she's excellent.
And it's something that brings the village community back to life again.
It binds the community together, I think. I think this village, we're lucky in that this village is already very close, mainly because of the goose fair that they started about 4 years ago, which is a traditional thing. And I think they had a charter granted them by King John or something to have a fair. And they started it about 4 years ago, and that's already bound them together. But this is bringing them together a lot. We've had such fun, really have. It's been really good.
Well, very good luck with the play, Liz, and I'll let you get back to your rehearsals.
Thanks a lot. Okay, can we do chorus song 1 now? Are you all ready?
Broad and strong with stone on stone, the men of Colyton built the home of Captain Impey and his wife. There was work for all. Barely had a month gone past when Benjamin Appleyard wed at last and settled down to a bailiff's life. There was work for all. Ben and Sarah Appleyard, they were
Good ladies, good gentlemen, friends from afar, welcome upon this our fair day. Today we remember the granting of this fair by King John to Thomas Bassett in 1208.
Well, we decided that the village was growing, as many modern villages are, and that people perhaps didn't know each other as well as they might, and to try and revive some community spirit, we decided that to revive the old fair would be a good thing, and it brings together all types of people, all young, old, newcomers and the old residents.
10 points.
That was clever.
Well, this was found at a museum in London. It had been formerly found in a box in a loft and was on display in London. And a man from Colyton that happened to be in London at the time saw a snippet in the newspaper about it and went along, and this is the way it came back to Colyford. It's made of iron, 15th century, and about 18 inches long.
Well, a very unusual piece of regalia.
It is indeed, yes.
Yes. I haven't done, but I'm going to.
You better get with it, sir. You better get with it.
Never mind score at all yet. It might be your turn.
By heaven and earth, by life and death, tremble, beast, grow pale! Ere this fateful day ends, St. George will yet prevail. Have at thee, dragon! Ah! Ho!
Welcome you all here to the 1984 annual Festival and Fair of Colyford. Anybody ate? How about you, my dear? Have you ever been tempted? You want to touch it, you are? 8.50, 8.80, £9. Got to be worth it. 9.20. Yours, lady, because you put your hand up. There's the Lord of the Manor of Axminster. Ah, greetings, sir. Greetings.
Oh, that's wet. I think it is.
Hello Friends is an organisation which was founded 1 year ago, which is a charity to help prevent the terrible killing of elephants in Africa for their ivory.
So what was the purpose of building that enormous elephant you've got outside?
Really, it was to bring awareness to the problem of the plight of the African elephant. And we built it in September, and we had 2 weeks in September to produce the most fantastic elephant day that we could possibly ever have. And on that elephant day, which coincided with our speech day, we had the elephant more or less finished, which was an amazing feat, as it rained the entire time that we were making the elephant. And then we had a sort of mini Eisteddfod, which took place in one of the halls in the school, where the children entered in a competitive manner music, poetry, writings, sculpture, paint, every artistic activity, drawings, everything. And it was the most amazing happening, which the general public was invited to.
Now, what else has the school been doing?
We have been working for the last few months on gathering material for an elephant recipe book, which at the moment we're thinking we might call the Yum Yum Yumbo
Presumably that's
recipe
not
book.
eating elephants.
And absolutely not, no. And a lot of the recipes are from vegetarians anyway. Claire Francis has donated a recipe, and we've got a lot of celebrities who are Ellie friendly, who have sent in recipes such as Nigel Havers and Michael Horden, or Sir Michael Horden. And Michael Caine has a magnificent, unusual rice pudding recipe, well worth buying the book at Christmas time. We hope it'll be out by Christmas, so we'll be able to sell it.
Well, we had the inspiration from Mrs. Jones, and we all thought it was such for a good cause for early friends that it would be fun to do as well. And it is great fun to do if we're all enjoying it.
Basically, we've just taken all the pictures and all the letters, and we've decided which bits we're going to put in. Like, we've decided on all the logos. We're actually going to use the logos on their letters because we feel that's very personal, just like their signatures.
It's going to be very informal, so that we have most of it done in our own handwriting. And we want to get over the idea that it's fun. It's not just a horrible old creep book that your grandmother looks in occasionally when you come round for tea.
We have all sorts of recipes. We have main courses, starters, puddings, drinks. We have all sorts. We'd like to actually split it into sections where we have winter meals, summer meals, that sort of thing. At the moment, we have a lot of main courses. So we are going to get other recipes from school teachers, the headmaster, things like that.
Which is your favourite recipe?
Well, it's not really a recipe. It's Sir Michael Horden. He's written a lovely sort of story about catching a fish and eating it with the salt that he's brought in his pocket. It's just really delightful, and I think we better give that star place in the book because it's really good.